What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to Tuesday evening's Anfield Agenda News Roundup. Today we're going to be doing a bit of a dual process. We're going to be ruling out some names according to the English media, and we're going to be asking who are these three signings that Liverpool are tipped to make in this summer transfer window. That and lots more over the next few minutes. You know the score, my friends. I want to know how you're feeling, so let me know in the comment section. Drop a like on the video and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. The good news is I will be back tonight at 8:45. Looking forward to catching up with you all on another live stream and hope that you can join me as we try to figure out what Liverpool's summer transfer plan actually is. Let's get straight into it. The first story today comes from James Pearce, and it says that Liverpool are relaxed about Virgil van Dijk's contract situation. I can understand where James is coming from on this one. I'm a bit more relaxed about Virgil than I would be about Trent, as an example. And I think the club are going to observe and see what the market's like before maybe making Virgil an offer of an extension. Now, none of us want to lose Virgil, and I don't expect to have any worries around that regard in this window. But the future, will it be past this season? I guess that will be seen at a later date. We see how Virg starts the campaign, and if he delivers, if he's firing on all fronts, then maybe he gets a big contract. If he doesn't, maybe it's a little bit of a wobbly season. Then the club have a decision to make. But for now, James Pearce reports that the club are relaxed around Virgil van Dijk's situation. Now, the big news that came out today came from The Athletic and again came from James Pearce, who said Liverpool have discussed signing a centre-back, a holding midfielder and a forward in this window. No talk there really about ENQUIRIES, who would be of course in the fullback category, but if we did finish the transfer window having achieved all of those three areas of the pitch and a strengthening, I'd be happy. The problem I have with all of the journalists at the minute is they're all brilliant, and I've said this for weeks now, are telling us who we aren't interested in. Club sources have briefed us that we aren't interested in X or we aren't interested in Y, but nobody has come forward to say who we really are interested in. So you're either in the know or you aren't, and it kind of bugs me a little bit. But as I've mentioned, if James Pearce is right and Liverpool do look to strengthen in those three areas in this window, I think that would be a successful window, at least with regards to the amount of personnel we need to bring in. The names will be an important factor, of course, in us discussing whether they're hits or failures, but it's encouraging that three signings seems to be the plan. I want to know, who are your choices in these positions? For me, centre-back is Mark Gay, despite the words from David Lynch, which I'll move on to in a minute. In midfield, I'd go for Ederson of Atalanta, as I've said all along. And as a forward, I think Anthony Gordon is going to be the name that's going to come back and be revisited. I don't know if we'll end up signing him or not, but I think Nico Williams will go to Barcelona. Chiesa, as we've mentioned, is still available as well for a reasonable fee of about £20 million. So I want to know your thoughts. Those three positions, centre-back, holding midfielder and a forward. Who are you guys wanting to sign? So Lenny Yoro, have you been fed up listening about Lenny Yoro yet? I have, and it seems like he has to make a decision, according to David Ornstein, between Real Madrid and Manchester United. And David Ornstein, to his credit, I should say, said that Lenny Yoro wants Real Madrid, but the potential suitors, including Liverpool, have been told to back off. Now, that's kind of a little bit at odds with what Florian Plettenberg has reported, to say that Lenny Yoro was making a decision between United and Real Madrid. I know who I believe in this scenario, and it is certainly Mr. David Ornstein. So for me, I think David's got it right. He wants Real Madrid. Real Madrid want him, and that's exactly what I think will end up happening. So Liverpool's owner is FSG, and don't worry, I'm not going to go into a whole where's the money, John, although Bordeaux could have been asking that, because Liverpool's owners have pulled out of negotiations to buy Bordeaux. So that's all we know on this one. I don't see a reason as to why, but breaking news today does say that Liverpool's owners FSG have pulled out of negotiations for FC Bordeaux. That has been released by the French club themselves. So as things stand, the search for a second club for FSG continues. Will it be another European club? Will they look towards the South American market? Has been mentioned many times. I don't know, but this would have been a good deal, I think, for FSG. Bordeaux, there's Girona de Bordeaux, that's why I'm getting confused. Bordeaux is a historic club. Yes, they're in the second tier of French football. They've got a nice stadium as well that's owned by the local government, I think, so they'd probably have had to pay 50 million quid it looked like. But anyway, it's kind of a moot point because they've moved on. Now, I'm going to be the bearer of bad news again, because Ian Doyle of the Echo has said that Liverpool aren't presently considering a move for Mo Simican, the RB Leipzig centre-back who we spoke about yesterday in Late Night Agenda and of course in last evening's video. The price tag was about 40 to 45 million euro. Atletico Madrid were the other club that was mentioned as being interested. A bit of a side note actually on Atletico Madrid. You've probably seen a report that they are closing in on an attempt to sign Julian Alvarez of Manchester City, who isn't happy with his current game time. And I have to say, I'd very much take Julian Alvarez at Liverpool. I said it when they signed him. I thought he was a great addition. He wants more game time. Totally understandable if he feels like he's down the pecking order behind Haaland. So it looks like he could be off to Atletico Madrid, and I would very much have him at Liverpool. So Ian Doyle has also said that Liverpool have no interest in signing Mark Gay and Karim Adeyemi. And again, I disagree on the Mark Gay stuff. I do, and I'm going to hold firm on that. I certainly believe Liverpool are at least interested in Mark Gay. Adeyemi, I've always said to you guys, I can kind of take or leave. It's one of those, he wants to move to the Premier League. Dortmund are going to offer him a new deal. He doesn't look like he wants to take the new deal, and they're looking for somebody to come in and sign him. I've never been blown away by the prospect of Karim Adeyemi coming into Liverpool personally, but I'm going to stand firm on Mark Gay, despite David Lynch, friend of the channel, and again, somebody who I think is a very fine journalist. He said, I've never been encouraged on Mark Gay as somebody Liverpool are looking at. I'm not massively convinced that there are legs in this transfer rumour. Again, I politely disagree. I think Liverpool, I wouldn't be surprised to see us make that move for Mark Gay. And maybe I'm kind of disillusioned here, because the way I look at this is, if it isn't Mark Gay, and it hasn't been Inacio, and it isn't any of the other centre-backs like Lenny Yoro, then who on earth could it be? Because we've got to get moving. Ladies and gentlemen, we're over a month into this transfer window, a month away from the Premier League kicking off. Still no business done. So, as I've mentioned, these journalists are doing their job, they're reporting what they're being told, but none of them seem to know who we actually do want. So, until we have those names, we're all going to just keep being a little bit, I guess, worried, anxious, because every day that goes by is days that our rivals are looking to strengthen, a day we're getting closer to the league getting underway, and of course we're heading off to America for the pre-season. I say we, like I'm part of it, I'm not going anywhere, I'll be right here with you guys, but the club are heading off. So, we'll look to go through all of this tonight, my friends, in the Late Night Agenda. 8:45 is our new time for the live streams. We're going to be live right throughout the summer and, of course, the season as well. The only day that will take off this week is Saturday, but other than that, we'll be back live tonight at 8:45. Ben will be working in the background as well, bringing up all of your super chats and everything else. So, I'm going to go do my research for this evening's show. Apologies, this video came out a little bit late today. I had a GP appointment, so a little bit delayed back from that, hence the reason the video's only going out now. But I look forward to catching up with you all tonight. Don't forget to let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Drop a like on the video. And the live shows coming up in 2 weeks, Liverpool and Cardiff. We hope to see you there. You can get your tickets with the link in the description. Until then, I'll talk to you soon. Much love. Bye-bye.